But more Lings are going into the bases, but now the Archon is going to be frying him. But the Lings, and oh wow, so he's going to get the Nexus, and Nara is finding himself not looking too good in this game at all. He loses that expansion. That was big. I mean, he is completely in this game, but losing that expansion, especially when it's your third, that is a big loss, especially when Oversky's macro is going so well right now. So, I'm thinking, but now Nara is pushing in, but now all these lurkers are going to be caught off guard, and they're going to burrow, and they're barely going to burrow in time, but he's going to be able to land some storms, maybe, I don't know. But now there's lots and beautiful storms by Nara, and there's just going to be too many units for Nara, and Oversky's force is not going to be enough, so it's going to be important to see how many hatcheries Nara's going to be able to knock off right here. I think he's going to be able to knock off quite a few. There's one, I think, and now he's going to, or that's the second, he's going to be able to wipe out one or two at least, and now Overlord's coming in to do maybe a drop, but now lots of Lings flooding the back, but there are Storms and Archons, so these Lings are not going to be effective, so he is just, 4 Archons are just completely owning these freaking hatcheries. So Nara is going to do some serious harassment, and this is going to seriously slow down Oversky's production, and that is a huge thing. So now both players are playing very sound, and it's still hard to say who is winning. I'm going to say Nara has maybe a slight advantage now, just because he laid out 3 hatcheries, and that is a lot of macro out of those. So, but other than that, it is pretty even. So more sunken colonies will be going up for Oversky. He feels he needs some extra protection because of the force of Nara. So, because Lings are just getting fried by these Archons. So now he's going to be attacking again, it looks like. Or maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. So Lings are attacking the... It's important that Oversky picks off the High Templar if he can, so the storms aren't so effective. And now we see Ultralists are out. So wow. So it's going to be pretty standardly. He's going to go from Lurkers to and Lings to Ultralists and Lings. And Archons are decently well against Ultralists. They're pretty good against him, so we will see right now. And he's pushing in, and Nara is doing a lot of damage to the economy line of him, to the economy line of Oversky. So Oversky is going to lose another expansion. So I'm saying Oversky has the advantage. Yeah, or I mean not Oversky has the advantage. I'm saying Nara has the upper level advantage. But now, I mean, Ultralists are out, so Ultralists are very powerful. So we will see shortly how strong these Ultralists are. So a very exciting game, and now Nara is getting harassed by Lings. So now Ultralists. So wow, these Ultralists are going to be able to beat these Archons. So Oversky is finding himself, maybe he can do quite a bit of damage to this expansion. It's only the 3rd expansion, and Nara's macro is not incredible. He does have his 3rd expansion up. So wow. So it's important that he kills that base, but I don't know if he has enough guys to kill the base. So wow, now Nara feels it's time to push out, and he's going to be going down to the bottom left expansion, I believe. So yes, that's where he chooses to attack. Now there's Ultralists in the way, but a large force. But now a large force of Nara is in the bottom left expansion of Oversky's base. But now it does look like Nara might be getting flanked in just a minute, but he is going to be able to lay out that expansion. So Nara doing a very nice job at limiting expansions. Just as his expansion was being attacked, he attacks the other expansion. And now all the focus goes from saving his own expansion instead of killing Nara's expansion. That's what Oversky's thinking right now. I'm thinking that's what Oversky's thinking. This is a very exciting game, non-stop action. Wow, nice storms right there. Wow, so there's going to be a drop, and holy crap, that's 2 Ultras, and this expansion is going to be going down for Nara. So Nara is going to lose his 3rd expansion, so that is big. That is a big deal. He only has 3 expansions. Nara not macroing. I mean, he's macroing well, but he's not going for an incredibly macro-heavy build. So losing a 3rd expansion like that is going to be huge. But nice storms. Storms are not incredible against Ultralists, even though they do soften down the army. So wow, wow. Poor High Templar gets killed by 8 Bulldogs. So finally Nara's army will arrive, and that is a lot of Ultralists, probably a good 10 Ultralists marching down the field. So now another hatchery is going up for Oversky, and both players are doing a very good job at limiting each other's expansions. So now we are going to see these Bulldogs get a fight. I like to relate the Ultralisk to the Bulldog and Sandlot. I've said that before, but it's kind of funny because I think they really are. Everyone fears an Ultralisk, and now they are in the main. They are coming. Wow, and holy crap, these Ultralisks are marching right through. So these Ultralisks gotta stay in a group and stuff, and so they're not gonna encounter each other. They're gonna stay separated for each other from right now, the two big armies. I'm still give the advantage slightly to Nara. I had the advantage slightly to Nara, but he did lose his third expansion, so a pretty even match right now, but the tables can turn so fast in the game of StarCraft that it's hard to say. And wow, all these probe kills, and that's quite a few probe kills, but now the Lings will be fried by these Ultras, by the Archons, but now he's going to be pushing it with Ultralisk to save his Lings, so holy crap, lots of probe kills, so Oversky is playing pretty well. Oh my gosh, DT's in the base of Oversky, so wow, I'm definitely giving the advantage, and that base is going to go down, so I am definitely giving, if Nara can get an expansion up, I think he's really going to, and that he takes out that hatchery, and that is huge, so I'm giving the advantage to Nara, but I think if he can get another expansion going and keep it safe, that the game will be coming more and more his way. He's doing a very good job at limiting Oversky's expansions, but he has not macroed, maybe not enough this game, but it's hard to hold an expansion with 12 Ultras or 12 Sandlot Bulldogs are roaming the field. I don't think these Ultras are. I think they're afraid of fighting. Like, all these units are just running. No one's encountering each other. So, wow. Holy crap. So, large fight gonna come up fairly soon. So, that Ultralisk will die now. So, this has been one heck of a game, and I am so happy Nara is the Protoss playing in this game. So Ultralisk and Lings versus a wide variety of units from Protoss, and that is generally pretty standard. And now these Archons are going to lose. These Archons are going to get completely flanked and owned. So 2 Archons will go out for Nara, so that always does hurt because Archons are pretty expensive. So now he's going to be able to burrow, and wow, Nara's expansion again is going to go down, or going to get injured, or hurt, or break the leg of the... Okay, the expansion will be hurt because of the Liquor's burying. So now Nara's army is coming back up. A pretty... not such a great storm, I guess, but it softens up the Ultras. The storms are not great against Ultras, but it can't soften it up. So now he's going to be attacking, but these Ultras are just going to run away. So they're like... It's like 2 scared armies to fight each other. No one wants to fight each other. No one wants to make the first move. So they are just running around and owning each other's expansions. So here we might see a battle if the Ultras are... so Oversky feels outnumbered, and he obviously is, so he's going to retreat. But Oversky's macro is not very good right now, so I am giving the advantage to Nara. Even though Nara's macro is not incredible or anything right now, I think it is outplaying Oversky's macro. So, wow, this has been one heck of a game, and I am so happy it's this long of a game, because I was hoping it would be, because I just want to watch Nara as long as I can. So the Zerglings will pick off the Assimilator. Not a huge deal. I don't think there's too much long-distance gas mining going on. So, but Oversky will be taking the bottom left expansion. Again, he feels he needs to get his macro up, and he obviously does. It's going to be a big part of this game, and it'll be a big part of it if Oversky can overcome this and come back. But now an Ultralisk drops, so Ultralisk are in the base of Nara, and Nara is going to find himself without 2 or 3 gateways. If he does not get this counter, he's going to storm, soften up the Ultralisk, but there's not going to be enough units right there. So 2 gateways will be going out very shortly. 1 is already out, so now you see his face. He's in trouble right now, and now this will be his 3rd gateway. The Ultralisk are working on the 3rd gateway. Oversky completely caught Nara's army off guard, so Nara's army is marching back, but a Protoss army is one of the quicker ones, but just not as quick as they need to be.